One thing about Hogan, bro, is this is not a dumb guy by any stretch of the imagination. And if he made that big mistake that he paid years and years for, man, I think he would really, really think twice before making it again.
All right, let's talk about an influencer calling Essence. An influencer called Essence Janae, came out and said Hulk Hogan fired her for a race from his beer company. So I'm aware of the situation. So she's an influencer. She's a social media model.
So her business and her job is to get attention on social media. So she said something that could be.
She's an influencer. So she's a model and she works for like different companies and does paid modeling work. So Real American Beer, I guess there was
Hulk has a beer?
He does. It's called a Real American Beer. Yes, he has a beer brand now. Yep. So Essence Janae was one of the models for the company. And so she said that on her socials in public, she said that she believes that Hogan fired her on a race because she was let go after like the first go around, and then there were two like young white women that were like brand models for the beer company like right after she like got let go. So there's like, so Real American Beer sent a statement out too. That's public as far as like there was a third party that hired. And so I'm actually currently I spoke with Essence and then I spoke with her attorney too. So we're trying to get something together when it comes to that. So that's where we're at now. Do you think that this is an issue or maybe a small black mark right out the gate with Hogan? Do you think the babyface promo at the RNC basically trumps that? What do you think, EC3?
I don't know. What's the group hive mind think? Believe all women. Okay, done. That's the only thing I'm going to say about that. But like influencers on social media are not going to be your most honest source, and I'm not saying she's right or she's wrong, but I will know as somebody who's endorsed some weird crap online, I never once talked to the owner, and when they never hit me back to do another Instagram post or social media collab, I never once thought that the head of that company, the CEO perhaps, or the face of it, went out of his way and said, "Oh, get rid of that guy." I think it was just probably happenstance, but I don't know the situation one bit, but I do believe all women. So
Vince, what do you think about all this, man?
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, Chris, is this her opinion, or does she have proof to back it up, or does she just feel this way? Do we know?
She's never sent any type of like formal release from the company or anything like that, as far as just like it coming from Hogan, himself or anything like that. She feels that she was released, and then all of a sudden, right after, there were two white ladies, and she feel like it was a race issue.
God, bro, the only thing I would say about that is we know a couple of years back, Hogan had a big problem making some bad comments.
Yes.
Based on that, I just feel he would be super, super sensitive about that happening again. Hogan, one thing about Hogan, bro, is this is not a dumb guy by any stretch of the imagination. And if he made that big mistake that he paid years and years for, man, I think he would really, really think twice before making it again.
That's fair to say. The other factor of that is, though, there's certain subtleties when it comes to someone making discriminatory or racist decisions that it's just so kind of subliminal and even subconscious that they don't even recognize it. I'm wondering, and again, I don't know, but I'm just wondering if Hogan did see her. You know, we don't know either way. You know what I mean? We don't know either side, but it just does make me wonder if Hogan did see her and was like, you know, that's not for me. That's not going to work for me, brother. You know, one of those Polaroonies. And then they have other things. But here's the thing. On the other side, though, if this was a third party company that hired Essence, you know, did they let him go? Why did they let her go? You know what I mean? And then, you know, but then you have to also factor in that it's all on Hogan's watch. And so ultimately he's going to get the flack from that as the figurehead of the company too. You know what I mean? So all of that factors in when it comes to stuff like that from a PR perspective.
Check out BrainBuster, the daily quiz that tests your WWE knowledge with winning streaks, stats, and more. It's time to see if you're up for the challenge.